Cassie. That was Zac Efron, by the way.
What a wonderful. What a wonderful.
Good morning, welcome to another YouTube video. Today, actually yesterday, because I forgot to film this intro, I went garage sailing from 9 to 5. 9 to 5 with my dad, and I'm gonna insert the clips here, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I actually ended up picking up. All right, the first sale we went to didn't have too many things I was interested in, but they did have this really stunning Groovy Girls pony, which I've never really seen that black and purple one before. It's so cute. I honestly would have gotten it if the price was right. This next place had a whole bunch of these M&M figures. This reminds me of my grandparents. I feel like they had quite a few of these as well growing up. They did have quite a few Beanie Babies and this like membership kit. It had been opened before because I noticed the coin inside had been ripped apart. But this also was a little membership thing that had a whole bunch of stickers and a checklist poster. And I was so excited to find this because I'm a sucker for stickers. I'm a sucker for Beanie Babies. So you'll see later on if I ended up picking that up. But I was kind of just going through the rest of the bin to see if there's any unique Beanie Babies that I'd never seen before. But sadly, they were just kind of plain Jane Beanie Babies. This lady also had the biggest Smurf collection of my life. And she told us that she already sold pretty much like all of it. She said what was left was like maybe an eighth of her collection. So I can't imagine how massive her Smurf collection was. Because as you can see, there's two bins already full. And then there's this bin over here full of board games and puzzles. I love seeing other people's collections. And man, I just can't get over honestly how many Smurf items she had. And it's so funny because I literally know nothing about Smurfs. I've never seen the Smurfs cartoons or anything, so it was just cool to see all this stuff and like what kind of Smurf merchandise they made. She also had a whole bunch of these like McDonald's cups and stuff, and should have picked some up for my own house. I would totally drink out of these. But the next stop had some Powerpuff Girls plushes, but I think those ones were newer. And wow, oh wow, you guys, we found Cassie from Dragon Tales. She was just hiding in one of these bins. I am so scared that I was so close to missing her. Like if I hadn't like gone through the bin, I would not have found her. So this is your reminder to just dig in bins, even if you don't think anything's in there, because you honestly never know. And this same place had all of these plushes. Tweety Bird, My Little Pony, Garfield, like they really had it all. We pretty much dug through all of these things, and there wasn't too many other ones that we missed. Like there was Stitch and some other Disney ones, but I don't really buy those Disney plushes as much as I do like Dragon Tales and like Blue's Clues and stuff like that. Today was one of those garage sale days where every house we went to, they had stuff that we were interested in, which honestly does not happen often. There are many weekends where my dad and I go to like 10 garage sales until we come across one that has good stuff. So this was a really exciting day. This place had so many movies, VHS tapes, DVDs. A lot of them were sealed as well, but there was just none that were as rare to come by. Like I'm always looking for like Nickelodeon cartoon ones and stuff like that, but they're so hard to find. No one has them. But I'm truly not lying when I tell you that my dad and I probably went to 40 garage sales this day. 40. When I say, again, we went from 9 to 5, I kid you not, he picked me up at 9 o'clock and dropped me off at 5 p.m. Crazy. So we are hustling. We are trying to find the best of the best for you guys. And some days are better than others, but today happened to be one of the good days. Thank goodness our time was worth it. My dad actually found this one for me laying on the table. I asked him how he even knew who Doug was, and he was like, well, you guys growing up had it on the TV all the time. And I'm like, right, good point. This house was having a big Halloween sale of like all of their Halloween decorations, which was really fun to see. Honestly, if I had like a house, I would definitely decorate it like crazy for Halloween. So many of these sales today had DVDs, but sadly I just don't know what DVDs to look for these days, so I kind of just skipped past it. Found this digital camera. I brought my digital camera to Toronto, and a lot of the pictures I took are from there. I love how they turned out. Found this Webkinz figure still sealed, and I was tempted to get some of these Squishmallows for $2. They're literally like $6 to $8 normally, so I feel like $2 was a steal of a deal. I just don't need any more, but they were so cute. Like, look at this one riding in a little car. It's like a little crab. I want that car. I want an actual adult, like real life version of that car. How stinking adorable is it? This was another house that had quite a bit of like plushes and figures, some McDonald's plushes. I love that little Chicken McNugget plush. Lion King plushes. They just honestly were kind of dirty and not in the greatest condition. So like, look at that. Like, I totally would have gotten that Hello Kitty keychain if it wasn't filthy. So that's the one thing about garage sales. It's like, you can find really good items, but the condition might just be awful. Like, even this Care Bear, totally would have gotten it, but it was so, ugh. I just didn't even want to bring it into the car, honestly. But it's still fun to see this kind of stuff. I just wish the items were taken care of a bit better, or like cleaned a little bit before the sale started, you know? This kind of gives you a better idea of the condition. Everything's just kind of thrown in a pile. But this, you guys, this pig flip phone cover, are you kidding me? Fun friends. I need the entire collection. I need to know the other animals they made. And shocker, we came across another TV. This one was only $7, I think. So I kind of wish we got it, but it wasn't like a DVD or VCR combo. And plus, we have so many TVs that we need to sell already. So we passed on that one today. My dad and I are always on the hunt for estate sales. Estate sales are when you can actually go inside the house and pretty much everything in the house is for sale, like furniture and whatever they have. So this is us rummaging through somebody's basement. They didn't have too many things, but I wanted to show you guys that we were in someone's house. It's honestly just so fun being Snoopy and looking through estate sales. This next place had some fun plushes, some My Little Pony plushes. They had this Cars table that kind of tempting to get for my nephew, but where the heck would they put that in their house? It's so massive. Okay, when I found this Hunchback ornament, I literally knew it was Hunchback, but then when I asked the guy at the garage sale, he was like, no, that's not Hunchback, and I was like, oh. So I was convinced it wasn't, but then you guys told me it was, and I knew it. Just trust your gut. I knew it was Hunchback the whole time. I don't know why he didn't think so. These Franklin bookends were actually so adorable. The price was a bit steep, so that's why I left them. But are you kidding me? Look, Bear eating some strawberries and Franklin with snail. Oh my goodness, I was so obsessed with these. It's also not a true garage sale day if I didn't find some fun CDs like Spice Girls and Jessica Simpson. I'm pretty sure there's, Mariah. We've got Mariah there, and A Walk to Remember. I showed my dad was beside me, and I was like, best movie ever, and he's like, no idea what that is. This person actually had some collectibles, like this Cabbage Patch Kid still in the box, but I'm pretty sure he wanted like $70 or something. Like, they were definitely like priced the actual what they're worth, which I totally understand. So it was just fun to look through them and see what he had. Like, a lot of Toy Story figures too. Like, these are fun. I don't think I've ever found like in-boxed Toy Story figures before. When I compare the last weekend that we went garage sailing to this weekend, it's literally night and day. I feel like last time I had barely anything to show you, and this time I have so much footage. Like, look at all these Barbies. There were even some Bratz Barbies, but again, they weren't in the greatest condition. Like, she had marks on her face, and I honestly just don't know how to remove those kind of marks. And sadly, she didn't have like a complete outfit or anything. I mean, she probably was still worth a little bit, but I don't know if she has marks on her face, if she really is or not. But they also had this, is it a Bratz baby? Yeah, I think this is a Bratz baby. I don't really know why I didn't get her. I probably could have gotten her, but I feel like I already have a Bratz item, like one of those little Bratz baby mermaids that I've had listed on my eBay shop for a little bit, and it hasn't sold, so I just think I didn't think it was worth it to grab it today. Did anybody else play with walkie-talkies growing up? I remember like walkie-talkies being one of my favorite toys ever to play with. like playing outside with your friends, playing hide and go seek with them, capture the flag with them. Also, there was a strawberry shortcake figure, and I've been seeing a lot of these lately, but I just don't know too much about strawberry shortcake, so I left them there today. And these were fun. These would be cool like in a classroom, an elementary school classroom. You could hang them on like a bulletin board or something like that. So those were neat to see. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what I picked up, and the first thing is... I literally can't even. Okay, if you're confused... Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Hey, Zach. Yes, I'm still available tonight at 6 p.m. You're gonna pick me up in a limo? Okay. That was Zac Efron, by the way. So I found this cell phone cover that is a pig, and you can like put it on your backpack, put it on your purse, put it on your let me show you. Oh, that's a little weird. Wait, where would it go? Okay, I guess right here is fine. But, So I'm actually obsessed, and I would have loved to have this back in the day. So that's the first item. I got this Hunchback of Notre Dame book. This is a joke book from the 90s. Then I got this Arthur math book, like activity book. What are these called? I cannot think today. Yeah, these like learning books, and I got them because of all of the Arthur stickers. So these are gonna be in goodie bags. So if you order from my shop, look forward to getting an Arthur sticker. Oh, and then I got this Beanie Baby little official club membership kit. Also because of all the stickers. There are, I think, 5 sheets of stickers that have like all the Beanie Babies on it. I think the original Beanie Babies. So those are also gonna be in goodie bags. So got some fun stickers. Pretty much everything else I got are plushes, so let's dive in. Sorry, this is not a plush. This is a Webkinz Pop Groovin' Gorilla little figure. Still in the box. Thought it was cool. I found the tiniest little, I think this is Mewtwo. Is this Mewtwo? What's your name? Mew, it is. It's Mew from the year 2000. This little keychain that I think is like the cutest thing I've ever seen before. I love it. I don't even know. It's not, I thought it was a McDonald's toy at first, but it's not. It literally just says Nintendo. This giant Garfield plush. It's not giant, but it's like pretty thick. Like this is a thick Garfield in really good condition. I don't know what year it is. The tag is really worn out, but it's definitely giving vintage. So he's so cute. Also, I think this is gonna be in my antique booth. I'll let you guys know what it'll be like on my shops. Sadly, a lot of the plushes will be in my antique booth just because those sell really well in my antique booth. So I kind of have to, I'm prioritizing that at the moment. This is a My Little Pony Pinkie Pie from 2015. Literally loving her curly pink hair. She's adorable and she's in such good condition. This I also think will be in my antique booth. We have a Zelda figure. Someone in my TikTok live said this is Link. I don't know the difference between Link and Zelda. So if someone could tell me that in the comments, what the difference is, because I honestly have no idea. Is Zelda a girl? Beats me. So yeah, someone said this is Link, but just from the Zelda game. So confusing, but super precious. Tweety. Tweety is gonna be in my antique booth for sure because every Tweety plush I've put in there, it's sold. So I'm gonna try with this little guy. I think this is like the Christmas one because she's in, he, are you a girl or a boy? Why don't I know these questions? Educate yourself, Kaylin. Educate yourself. Anywho, Tweety Bird in the pajamas. I found 2 Care Bears actually. So we have this one, which is the Care Bear and Friends or something like that. And it's from 2016. And then we have this Care Bear, which I don't know the year. The tag is ripped off, but So it kind of works. I don't know if it's supposed to stop at that moment, but 2 Care Bears that will also be in my antique booth. Also, the antique booth will ship out anywhere. So pretty much if you are wanting something and I don't put it on my Etsy shop, you can email the Old Strathcona Antique Mall. I'll have it linked in the description, and you just like pay for shipping and they'll ship it anywhere. So that's good for you guys to know. If you're disappointed that I'm not putting a specific item on one of my shops, online shops, just know you can actually purchase stuff that I have in my booth. So that's exciting. I got this Scooby-Doo Halloween plush. Literally adorable. The little ghosty on there. Look at his eyes. So this will be in my booth as well. These next 3 things I think I'm gonna put on my Etsy shop. Doug. I think I'm gonna put Doug on my Etsy shop because he's so freaking cute. Look at him. He's so small. I might try to wash him though because he's kind of dirty. So I'm just gonna machine wash it and then let it air dry just because he's got some stains. So we're gonna see how that goes. I hope it works. Then we have Brother from the Berenstein Bears. He's so freaking cute and small. The smallest one ever. Like, look. Oh! This will be on my Etsy shop too. And the best find of the day that I did pick up. Cassie. We got Cassie from Dragon Tales. This is literally the first ever plush I've found of Dragon Tales. The only like figure I found from Dragon Tales is that yellow guy who I believe is one of the adult dragons or something. I had like a figure of him on my Etsy shop like 1.5 years ago or something, but this is the first plush I've ever found and it's so exciting. But yeah, I'm also gonna machine wash her because she's quite dirty. So I'm gonna try that out and hope for the best, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's my haul. Nothing too crazy, just a lot of stuffed animals today or yesterday. But I'll see you guys in the next clip. I also forgot to show you guys, I got this Hunchback of Notre Dame Christmas ornament as well.
If it's up to me,